can't already tell, this is a pretty large box, which means that it is a fairly large piece. Any guesses? Okay, this is kind of smushed. I'm gonna have to stuff it a little bit just to kind of get some of the wrinkles out, but this is another, for me, gonna be a work bag. I'm not quite sure whether I'll get an organizer. I may, just for times when I want to use it beyond work. And I'm assuming this is one of the new manufactured ones that does not have a date code tag. Looking to see. So far, nothing that I can tell. So this may have the microchip in it. Let's see, the pochettes always had the tags in them too. So let me see if I can find anything. No, nothing. And there's no made in the USA, made in France stamp as they have had previously. So this must be one of the newly made ones that no longer have the date code. Although not that I'm thinking of reselling this. Obviously, I just got it, and I do think it's going to work great for what I need it for, which is for work, to fit so that I can rotate out my different tote bags. But if at some point, I want to resell this, obviously, I hope that I won't have any issues with reselling since there is no date code, and because the technology for the chip is proprietary. It's not like I can download an app and verify when this was made, where it was made, which is kind of a bummer. It would be nice, and I don't know whether if I took this in to the Louis Vuitton, whether they can give me that information, scan it and check it. On the day that I went to go pick up this and a few other pieces that I had ordered at my local LV, they were out of boxes. So it just came in the dust bag. And this is part of the SLGs from the men's line. This is the PM pouch in the monogram eclipse. And let's see, here's I'm sorry, this is like the toilet PM in the monogram eclipse, as you can see. It does have the wipeable interior and 2 pockets. This is kind of dark, so it's a little bit difficult to see, but there's 1, there's 2. And this will go with my other monogram eclipse pieces, in particular my Keep All 45 that I use for weekend trips. This next piece is another travel piece. As you can see, it's a little guy. And this is a Nice Nano. It's a little vanity case. It's a travel piece, or at least that's how I'm planning to use it. Not planning to use it as a bag or put a strap on it or anything like that. I'm looking at it as, short weekend trip. I need to put my toiletries in there. That's what I'm going to be doing. This is a made in Italy piece. Again, no date code that I can find in here. There are no pockets, but it does have that wipeable interior. And here is the info on the Nice Nano. If you're interested in a comparison, I do have a Nice BB, if that is something that you would like to see what the difference is. And let me tell you, there's a huge difference. But I can do some comparisons. Please put some comments below if you'd like to see me compare this to the Nice BB, as well as some of my other toiletry pouches in terms of what it can hold and size comparisons. This next piece is going to be a surprise to me too, because I've got some other boxes here and I don't know if I remember what everything is. Tells you I've been shopping too much, obviously. And okay, so this is another monogram eclipse piece. It's made in France, and this is actually a lanyard. That is a card holder. You can put your ID here, or your work ID. But what's nice about this is, one, it does allow you to okay, yeah, you can open this up and remove this. If I can figure out how to do it. Oh, there we go. So yes, so this is, you can open this to remove the lanyard. So you just push in like that and you can remove the lanyard piece. But what else is really nice is that you can fit at least 2 cards. If you wanted to overstuff it, you could fit more. So you could use this as a wallet, or at least a card holder that you can wear around your neck. So if you need to be hands-free and you just want to, say you're traveling and you want to put your ID here, credit cards, maybe some cash, you can do that, put this around your neck. And if you're lucky enough to have like a TSA pre-check, it's easy to put on and off. And I don't know if this would make if this metal would make the metal detector go off, but it's something you can always ask. But regardless, it is very easy on and off. You don't have to worry. And if you're traveling, definitely, going around in places where you're concerned about potentially being pickpocketed, this is one way to carry some of your necessities safely. I have been wanting a pair of LV sneakers, and this is from the men's line. I do prefer to order my shoes, my sneakers in particular, from the men's side, just because my feet tend to be on the wide side and men's sneakers tend to be wider. This is the Luxembourg sneaker. See if you can see that information. And as you can see, the dust bags match the usual LV dust bags. As you can see, this is a white sneaker, and I don't know if you can tell that mirrored I don't know if you can tell how the LVs and the flowers are mirrored, but this is a white leather and rubber sneaker, and with the white laces. And I think this is another set of laces, which is nice. So another set of white laces. Now this next piece is a bandeau that I saw on the website as soon as I found out that it had launched, and I really wanted this particular one, so I grabbed it. I didn't call my SA to try to have her order it for me because I wanted it, and I wanted to make sure that I got it because my understanding was this was limited edition. So this is the info for this particular bandeau, and it is from the astrology or astro collection. This is the Leo, and here is the info again. Let me open it up. So as you can see, has Leo type of colors. Not my favorite, but you know, fire sign, they're gonna choose red and gold, since the planet, well, it's actually not the planet, but the sign for the sun sign is the sun, or the star is the sun. There is the Leo constellation, and Leo in top letters. You've got the lion, fire, since Leo is a fire sign. And then on the reverse, and the reverse is a little bit more tame. Can't say it's really subtle, but and so you've got that. And do they have, yeah, here. This is actually the symbol for Leo. You can tell. I think this is supposed to be like the mane or the tail. Now this particular piece was a complete and total impulse buy. I was picking something else up. I think it was actually picking up the sneakers. And as I was waiting for the CA to get them, because I had to special order them, I saw this in the display case and asked to see it, and really liked it when I saw it. This is one of the only pieces from the By the Pool collection that I actually looked at and thought, oh, I might want that. And sure enough, I was lucky enough to get it. I wasn't going to try to order it or anything because I knew it was going to be difficult. This is the mini pochette, and this is in the leather. As you can see, it's grained and has this kind of ombre type of effect with the gradation in the flowers. Has the gold hardware. Oh, listen to that zip, it's beautiful. And here is the info. Whoops. There we go. Here's the info on this mini pochette. And this is the cowhide leather with a man-made interior lining. And as you can see, so it's got that microfiber lining. And it's really beautiful inside. So super cute. Nice shiny gold hardware. Again, obviously, newer piece, no date code. And let's see if this tells us where this baby was made. So, don't know what. Okay, so don't know whether you can tell what this says, but it is made in France. And this is going to be a fabulous little summer piece for my handbags. Now, I love color. Even though I have a lot of monogram pieces, I have a lot of monogram clips, I really have been enjoying checking out the collections with lots of color. And when I say lots of color, as far as LV goes, I'm really talking about the men's collections. I love the pastel monogram, and if you watch my last video, which I will link up above, you will have seen my pastel monogram pocket organizer. Now, the watercolor collection has been more difficult to obtain. However, I was able to get this little beauty, which is the watercolor monogram with the silver hardware, and this is the Elizabeth pencil case, and oh, so beautiful. My favorite color, purple in here. Favorite color, purple in here, and then it's got the gorgeous blues and pinks and yellows. And when you open it up, it does have a little care booklet, I guess. And here is the info on this particular piece. And cowhide and coated fabric, man-made lining. So this is not canvas, but this is leather, I think. Oh no, no. Cowhide and coated. Okay, so this is canvas. That's what I thought. I'm like, no, that's not leather. Okay, so this is the coated canvas. This is the leather, the bottom. And it is white. I'm a little bit concerned about color transfer, as well as marks, but live and let live. I like to use my pieces. And this is like a dark blue interior, and it does say made in Spain. And this, oh, interestingly, does this have a date code? This does. It does have a date code. Interesting. Okay. So these pieces were manufactured before they went to the microchip technology. But so excited to have this piece. Now these next few pieces are also part of the watercolor, but this is the watercolor in that beautiful blue. I'm going to start out, this is actually the first piece that I was able to obtain, and luckily it was, my CA was able to order it for me. Any guesses? Such a gorgeous blue. This is the pocket organizer, and as you can see, another piece that's made in Spain. 1, 2, 3 slip pockets on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 slip, and then a 5th one right there. And here's the info for you if you're interested. And then there's another pocket right here. This is not quote unquote perfect in that there is some misalignment here, but in all honesty, I'm not going to make a big deal about it, because if you put an ID or something, that's going to warp it anyway. So I know there are some people who are very, very picky and about construction, and a lot of times I am too, or at least I try to consider it, but you know, for something like this, I'm kind of okay with it. It's just gorgeous leather inside, and then the monogram. This was another challenging piece to find in the watercolor collection, but luckily my CA was able to order it for me. I was really hoping to get the multicolored in this, but probably this one is actually going to work out much better for me over time. Maybe the multicolor might be a little too trendy. This could be a little bit more classic. And this is the stole is what it's called, but it's really a shawl in that watercolor monogram. And if you can see, it's got the LV woven in there as well as the print. And this is such a gorgeous piece. I will include a photo of it completely out, but as you can see, very fine, perfect for the summer to cover up and to use as, you know, kind of around your neck. This really is gorgeous piece. Does run the risk, obviously, of getting snagged, which these pieces often do, but unlike some of the women's shawls, this is a little bit narrow. This is the stole, so it's actually more, it's a scarf. But super excited to have this in my collection and to use this over the summer. Okay, my next watercolor piece, I'm super excited about. I had a hard time deciding, and you'll see I kind of sort of didn't make a decision. Or I did make a decision, but it probably wasn't the most fiscally conservative one. And this, to go with all my other watercolor blue pieces, is the Keep All XS. And this is a gorgeous piece. It's the Keep All style, but in all honesty, yes, it does look like a Speedy Nano, although my understanding is that this is actually larger than a Speedy Nano. You can hold it by the top handle, but a child, I guess, could fit their hand into it, or a very, very tiny waif-like adult. But it is nice to be able to grab it with the top handles. Silver hardware. And the canvas. This navy leather with navy leather trim. And here is the strap. And this is nice because it is a thinner strap. Here is the, whoops, there we go. You see that? There's the info for it. And what's this? Oh, okay. So this does have the little shoulder strap piece. I don't know that I would even use this. I'd probably just use the strap without it, but if you are needing that extra, if you want that extra support, then it is, you know, more comfortable that way for some people. So it's just a big dark hole. There is that, it's a navy fabric twill type of material. Let's see what it is. Okay, this is a made in France piece. Let's see if we can find a date code in this. I don't believe so. So this must be one that has microchip, maybe? No pockets, just a dark hole. Super cute. Again, for travel, for a day out. And I'm really excited about taking this out. And even though this is light colored, it does look white. In this light, it actually looks almost like a light gray. And the monogram is definitely in a light gray. So it probably could tolerate you know, if it gets dirty, it's not going to be too horrible. At least I hope not. I'm really excited to use this piece, and it is gorgeous. This final piece from the men's watercolor collection, I have not actually inspected, so this is a totally true unboxing. all the other pieces I did look at when they arrived. Before I open it, any guesses? Stick a comment down below if you think you know what it might be. Okay, here we go. And did you guess? It is the City Keepall from the watercolor collection. Unlike the Keepall XS, this does not have a top handle. This is strictly a shoulder bag or crossbody. Here is the strap. As you can see, in comparison to the XS, the XS strap is a thinner. This is thicker and does have the silver hardware. And a luggage tag, which is cute. Another luggage tag. And this one is made in France and much wider inside, a lot deeper. Here is the textile card. This does have a one slip pocket. Here is the SKU and the info. And let's see, does this bag have any kind of tag? Does this have a date code? Do feel a little bit of a tag. So let's pull this out. And this piece, there we go, does have a date code on it. 8th week of 2021. So end of February. If you're interested in seeing a comparison of this City Keepall with the Keepall XS, please leave a comment down below.
That's it for today, folks. Thanks so much for watching. If you're inclined, please give this video a like and consider subscribing and joining my YouTube family. Have a wonderful week. Bye.